YouTube, how are you now? Sean back from the EDC Den. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Alright, so today we're looking at some Almar knives. I had previously shown this Almar Eagle HD, that is the orange knife that made an appearance in one of my other videos. There was some interest there for the Almar knives, so I said I would do the Almar video. So this is that video. Almar knives, these are pretty cool. Almar was an industrial designer. He has military experience. I believe he was a Special Forces reservist. He's an American-born gentleman from a Chinese background. Both of his parents are Chinese. He was born in the U.S. Like I said, served in the Special Forces Reserves and got a degree in industrial design. At some point he got into the knife game, and these Almar knives are the result. So these were kind of built as your folding fixed blade, and they were issued to certain, I guess, armies. I believe the Israeli army used these Almar knives. So this one on top is the Almar Sere, which is the Sere. Now, what does that stand for? I think it's search, evade, rescue, escape. Maybe not, I got those E's in the wrong order, but it's something along those lines. So kind of an army knife that was built off of a fixed blade platform, but this is kind of their folding version of that. Pretty sweet. I like this logo. Looks good in the red. Not sure what's going on there exactly, but it's pretty classy looking. Look at this nice blade with a really nice swedge. Super pointy, pokey VG10 steel out of Japan. Liner lock knife with G10. You got the flow through construction with the pillars there. There's the liner lock. Very easy to actuate. Some nice barreled thumb studs there. They work really well. Really, really nice smooth action on these. Oh, feels so great to just open it normally with the thumb studs. Of course, you can flick them open quite easily. I think my preferred method is the under flick, where you have your thumb here. The detent's really nice, so it just flies open once it clears the detent. Pretty much opens up every time without fail that way. You've got this really nice handle, very ergonomic. Nice G10, a softer G10. It's not like a cold steel, more like a Spyderco. Yeah, very nice smooth kind of drop shut action. It is a heavy blade, so that helps with the drop shut, but it's on these Teflon washers, and yeah, just really, really nice action. Not normally like a thumb stud liner lock guy, but man, these are pretty sweet. So there's the big one. You can see a very similar looking knife on the bottom here. That is the exact same knife, but it is the mini Sere, the mini Sere. More pocket friendly, light version. Let's put those beside each other just so you can get the exact size comparison. Yeah, so this guy's probably in that 6.5 ounce range. This one's more like a 3.5, so it's about half the knife, but gives you an idea of the blade and handle ratios for those. They both come with the same pocket clip, which is a really nice design. Goes in the top and folds over. You can put it on either side. So since it is that, top entry and then fold over design, it's totally going to sink and be a completely deep carry knife. As you can see, I remove the pocket clips. I'm a little bit weird with my pocket clips. I don't know. Sometimes I keep them on, sometimes I take them off. I happen to have both of them off this time for these two Almar Seres, even though the pocket clips are quite nice. If you guys are interested in these, don't be afraid of the clips. Just because I took them off, they are nice clips, nice deep carry clips. Same smooth action on this one. There's the fit in an average sized hand. Nice little ramp there. And then we've got the orange one. This is the Almar Eagle HD. So they made these for years in like a lightweight, I think it was micarta without the liners, Oz 8 steel, but this is kind of the beefed up version. You can see that line on the blade where it's been laminated. So we've got a ZDP 189 laminated blade. Nice wedge again, ultra pointy. Same nice thumb studs, lock back design, thin steel liners, heavily milled out. You can see those circles there all the way down. Nice soft G10 handles. This one being a lock back and not as heavy of a blade. You're not getting the flickability. Can I do it? I don't think I can do it. No, it won't go because I've got this, I don't loosen my pivots or anything just so I can flick a knife. I want the knife to be nice and solid. If that means I can't flick it, so be it. Got plenty of other knives I can flick. This one has the logo on the pocket clip. These ones do not have the logo. They're just straight black pocket clips. So there's that. So some interesting stuff, like I said, going on with this company. Almar passed away in the 90s. His family continued to run the business, continued to make the same great quality knives. I have this older catalog from Almar. Check out some of these cool designs that I don't have. The Nomad, pretty interesting blade on that guy. The Shrike, pretty cool looking. This one looks awesome too. What's that called? Payara. All right, whatever that means. The Payara. But look how the blade is fully tucked into that handle. That looks pretty awesome. I'd be interested in these. The problem is this is an older catalog. These are older knives, and when I checked recently, it appears that Almar knives are now being made in China. A lot of FRN handles rather than the G10, and kind of lesser quality blade steels and much more affordable prices. So initially I was a little bit disappointed, what happened to the Almar knife brand, and why are they doing this? Why are they going kind of backwards rather than forwards as far as materials go? Normally you might see a company start with the FRN type handles, and then they start evolving and improving their product with maybe higher end materials, stronger materials. But it seems that the Almar brand is kind of going the other direction, and maybe that's okay. These are not cheap knives, and maybe the fact that they are now made in China with these lesser quality materials, I think the build quality and the design must still be there, but now more people are able to afford them, so maybe that's a good thing. So of course it's great if the knives are more affordable now, more people are getting to enjoy them. But on the other hand, I feel a little bit disappointed that they've gone in that direction, and maybe these knives that I've just pointed out in the catalog are not going to be easy to find at all, possibly impossible to find. Possibly impossible? They also had these really nice, look at this, like the pearl, the abalone, stag, just really, really nice stuff, and I probably would have been interested to continue my Almar collection. But given the direction they're going, I might just stop where I'm at and give other companies looks if I'm kind of going for the traditional look with the higher end materials. But a really cool company nonetheless. I hope they do continue to make their knives. It seems like they've also added like flipper tabs to the newer versions, so again, I'm not as much into that. I have my flipper knives and I like them, but it's not what I would expect or go to for the Almars. I've had these in my collection for many years, probably 12 years for the two Sere models here. And this one's newer, maybe this one's between 6, 7, 8 years old. This one is just extremely light, slim, easy to carry, Nice clip. I think it's 3 ounces, and it feels like 1 ounce. You just don't even notice it's clipped to your pocket. You've got this huge knife with a 4-inch blade. Excellent steel. Just a really cool piece. I think they came in other colors at the time, maybe blue and brown, I believe. I went with the orange one. I think it's my only orange knife in G10. So, yeah, these are pretty sweet. This one I find a little bit bulky, blocky, heavy for carrying. These two are great for carrying. I can even slip this one in a coin pocket of some jeans. This one I use the pocket clip, like I just said. It just carries really well for a full-size knife, comparable to maybe a Spyderco Delica, similar, sorry, not the Delica, the Endura, so similar blade length, both kind of slimmer designs. So really nice in that respect. I'd be interested in the comments to hear if you guys have any of the newer Almar knives with the FRN and the flippers, if they're any good, if I should be checking those out, or if I should just be stopping my Almar collection with these 3 knives. So the evolution, I guess, of this collection for me was, I think I started with this one and almost immediately got this one because I was very impressed with this one. Just found it a little large. I kind of wanted both options, a large and a small. And then years later, they came out with this HD, and that became the one that I was chasing. I eventually got it. Very happy with this one. It's the one I carry the most. Great knife to pair with our traditionals that we love so much, right? This is kind of perfect. You have a huge knife that's easy to carry. It's light. You can pocket your little traditional in your coin pocket when you're around people that aren't too into giant knives, if you need to pull it out. So pretty cool knife to pair with the smaller knives that way, I find. Let's just do another little walk around the knife while we have it out. There's the action and the look in the hand. Nice fit and finish on these. Nice and flush. Let's check out the centering. Yeah, that's bang on. Let's check out these other ones. Might be favoring one side just a touch, but that is pretty good. Check the last one, see if we're 3 for 3 on the centering. Yep, right down the middle. Another good one. So 3 out of 3 for Almar on the centering, and just fit and finish overall. These aren't complex knives by any means. I mean, it's some G10 slapped on some steel with your blade in there, but very well done all the same. Really no faults or complaints. Awesome, snappy, fast action. Yeah, Almar knives, pretty cool. Again, I would have been interested to maybe continue the collection with those knives I showed you in the catalog at the beginning of the video, but I'm going to have to do some more research and see if those knives are still out there, or if they're basically just gone the direction of FRN and the Oz 8 and Oz 10 steels. Again, nothing wrong with that. I think it'd probably be worth checking out the Almars anyway, just based on their designs. Again, he's an industrial designer. He knew how to put a knife together, and that's not going to change just because it has FRN handles. Please let me know in the comments if you guys got into these at any point in your collecting years. All right, so we'll talk to you in the next video real soon, guys. Take care.